Oh, Empire of the Sun out in Spain was just, oh, we had a fantastic, it was madness building them. We did some seriously long hours. We had a hell of a job getting some of them to fly properly, but they look great on film. And I mean, that shot of the Zero flying into the rising sun, which was, you know, the Japanese flag, and it was a poignant image. I mean, to see the Japanese aircraft being blown up in front of nature's own Japanese flag, I think Spielberg's vision, and I think really Empire of the Sun was his best film, because nobody else has caught war through the eyes of a child like that film did. And Jim, Christian Bale's character, the lad, he was not frightened or fazed by it. He was excited by everything that went on around him, and I could empathise with that. Even when they were filming it, I could see what he was trying to do, because, you know, I've had that fascination with aeroplanes ever since I was a little boy. I mean, there's a shot there where there's two Mustangs come across the airfield, which were big flying models, and frankly, I don't think they really realised just how dangerous they were. Probably not as dangerous as flying real aeroplanes, in all honesty. But if you were hit by one of them, that would maim. And we had a bit of a mishap with one of those models, in that we put like a smoke generator on it. It was a pyrotechnic smoke generator, and we had 3 of them in this set of tubes on the camera blind side of the model. And what we didn't know, when special effects put these things in, that they were packed with iron filings that would leave a trail of sparks and smoke. Well, of course, those iron filings created a lot of radio interference, and of course, Ken, the guy that was flying this model, he lost contact with it, and it was so funny to see him running after it, holding this transmitter in the air, wiggling the sticks and chasing, I've lost it. And this model, it was unbelievable. It chose, where it chose to land was about 4 foot behind this horse that was tied to a fence post, and the horse was grazing, and of course it hit the ground, as you can imagine, a 12-foot wingspan, 70-pound model, going probably probably about 120, 140 miles an hour. And it hit the ground, and the tank in it ruptured, and it was just this incredible. It was a real plane crash in miniature, right behind this horse. And of course, it just jumped about all over the place, pulled the fence post out, and had to be calmed down. And it was ever so funny. We all laughed a lot. And yeah, it was good fun, but we had a lot of problems. I mean, we had a lot of confusion when they were filming while we were shooting that, but the shots all worked. The B-29, that was humongous. That was nearly 20-foot wingspan, and we actually only had 2 engines on there and 2 freewheeling props, and we did some shots with that where they were dropping the food canisters that. We flew ever so high in the evening, and it got that lovely reflected light off the bottom as the bomb bay doors were opening. And they never got, in the end, cut. There was a number of layers, apart from just working on that film, there was a number of other things emotionally that sort of attracted me to it. But Spielberg hit something there which I don't think he hit in any of his other movies. I suppose he got close to it with Band of Brothers as well, with that relationship between the guys involved. But Empire of the Sun was a special vision that only an adult with good memories of his childhood could have portrayed like he did. Brilliant movie. To have been part of it was very special.